Today, we're doing a Man United career mode with 2 simple rules. We are only allowed to sign ex-Man United players, and we have to win the Premier League and Champions League within 3 seasons, or else we'll get sacked. And here we are at the start of Season 1, and looking at the team, the attack looks good with all the signings that United have made. But the rest of the team is pretty poor. We'll need some upgrades, but we can only get ex-players, so we won't have much option. But before anything, let's quickly change away from this Harambe formation. There we go, 4-3-3, the gyro way, all the way to the promised land of trophies. But this team won't get us there. We definitely need a new CDM because Casemiro's just too old to be starting games. Dorgu, 74 rated, not good enough. So we'll get a new left back. And I also think a new goalkeeper is what we need since this Senna Lummens just is too inexperienced. Yoro also isn't great, but I'm willing to trust the process with him. But for our first signing of this career mode, it's the man who should have probably never been sold, as David De Gea rejoins Man United for £10 million. Putting him into the team instantly makes the defense look better, but we still need to get a new left back. And for left back, Alvaro Carreras is the perfect option. Young, high potential, and already a very good player. But Jaro, I thought you said you could only sign ex-players. Very true, and Carreras is an ex-player as he played in United's youth academy, which means I can sign him for this video. So we'll bring him in for £50 million and move on to our final signing of this first window. And for that position, I've decided to go with Scott McTominay, the man who went to Napoli and won the Serie A title while also getting the Player of the Season award. So we've brought him back to Manchester United for £50 million. Now, I know McTominay isn't the greatest CDM, but I think if we put Manu into CDM and then get McTominay in that midfield, I think that's a very good looking midfield. So the team's looking a lot better after our signings, but let's see how they play together. And the boys have done very well. 4th place in our first season is absolutely incredible. Finishing above teams like Arsenal, that's the best I could have asked for. Looking at the squad as well, we're seeing some very good growth from players like Sesko, Mbuemo, Cunha up to an 85, and Carreras up to an 83 as well. Now, for Season 2, we have had players like Rashford, Sancho, and Højlund return from their loans. So we need to decide whether we want to use or sell them. And to be honest, players like Sancho, Onana, and Højlund won't add much to my team, so we'll be moving them on. But one last dance with Marcus Rashford and winning the Premier League he was always supposed to win, that's too good to pass up on. We've also changed the formation to the 4-1-2-1-2, which means Mbuemo's going to be playing as a second striker. So we'll need to bring a new right mid in, as I want to keep McTominay, Ahmad, and Rashford on the bench as impact subs. Now, we've got 2 role options here. We could either go Anthony Elanga or Anthony off the right. The young prodigy who went on to succeed abroad, or the failed mega transfer. But I'm a man who believes in second chances. So Anthony's going to be rejoining Manchester United for £45 million. And one final change I want to make is Manu. I did really trust the process, but Ugarte has grown so much in that first season, I'm not even sure how. So he's going to be starting ahead of Manu for Season 2. And they'll get a real test away against Arsenal in a huge game. We're only 4 points behind them in the league, so a win here means we're back in the title race and could win the Premier League in our second season. It's been a boring game 20 minutes in, but we could have some space here. Cunha making a run. He's playing instead of Bruno, who's injured, and he's in. Go on, Cunha. Come on. Big goal. Get in. That could win us the league. And that was the only goal in the game. A boring 1-0 win, but we get the 3 points. We get the job done. So let's see where we've ended up. Please tell me that Arsenal result was enough to clinch the title. Yes! Come on! 86 points. We win the Premier League in our second season. Very weird in the Champions League, though. I can't find us. We did qualify for it last season. So we finished 4th, but we've been put in the Europa League, which is a glitch from last year, which they must have not fixed. So that means that for this third season, our full focus will be on the Champions League. But looking at the team, I don't think there's any major upgrades we can bring in. I'd love a better defender, but there are none in the game who are ex-United players, so we can't sign any of them. So our final signing will be some extra star power. Alejandro Garnacho, the man who swapped red for blue in the summer, rejoins Manchester United for £75 million. So here we are, finally back in the Champions League with Manchester United. And it's at the Nou Camp against Barcelona. And as you'll be able to see, we've actually got Garnacho on the pitch. Cunha was injured, so he's back in the team and he's at left mid. And as Garnacho down that left wing causing all the trouble, he could be all the way here. Garnacho is going to hit it. And he scores! What a goal! And Garnacho could be in again here. It's a great ball by Bruno. It's 2-0. What a finish. And the man he was as Garnacho kept on scoring to take us all the way to the final. So here we are in an all-English Champions League final as we face Arsenal. Dalot, good throw in. Finds Anthony. Bit of space here in the middle to Ugarte. I can see Garnacho on the turn. Oh, it's a good bit of defending by the Arsenal defense. He's been the main man this tournament. Gonna cut back inside here, though. Find Sesko. One more to Anthony. 1-0. Come on. What a goal by the boys. Starts with Garnacho and it ends with Anthony. The two boys returning and getting on the score sheet. Nowhere near job finish, though. It's only 1-0. Only 25 minutes in. Anthony does win the ball back early. Into Mbeumo. Anthony gets it back from Mbeumo. Can't hit it, though, before Saliba gets to him. It's good defending. But half an hour in, it's been all us. And Mbeumo again on him. Saliba holds onto it well. Finds Odegaard. Look how deep Odegaard's having to drop to pick that ball up. Good bit of play, though, there from their captain. Havertz over the top to Reece Nelson, who's playing for them, of all people. But Dalot picks it up. Well done. Down the line to Anthony. Bit of space here to go into. Anthony finds Mbeumo. Got Bruno making a run. It's good play by Mbeumo. Bruno cuts back inside, goes back to Mbeumo. He's in. It's 2-0. And I don't want to say it too early, but surely this is ours to win. From kickoff, though, Arsenal could be in straight away here. As a big save by De Gea. Well done. Corner comes in from Arsenal, though. Gabriel heads it over the bar. Odegaard picks it up, finds Havertz. Arsenal could be in here. Havertz, good play, finds Gyökeres. He's offside. Just got to hold on to this lead. That's all we need to do to get this over the line. Mbeumo. Raya kicks it long. It's a great kick, you know, into Gyökeres. Oh my god. They could be in straight away here. Nelson again down this left-hand side. He's been a menace all game. I don't know why he's playing, but he's on the team for them. Pavlovic, which is a good signing by Arteta. Into Odegaard. Goes back to Pavlovic. It's good defending, though, by Dalot, who holds onto it well as well. Bruno now finds Garnacho. Really nice bit of play here. Ugarte, but it's good defending by Odegaard. Arsenal could be in here. Havertz, good play into Gyökeres. Pavlovic, which is a great signing. Oh my god, Bruno's just lost it in a very dangerous position. Arsenal could be in. Odegaard goes over the top to Fabio Vieira, who's found his way back into the team. De Ligt can't get there. Vieira's still on it. Vieira, Eze, Pavlovic, Havertz. I don't know how they've scored. Oh my god, how they scored there. Fabio Vieira started walking backwards. I thought it was going to be okay, but it's 2-1. 28 minutes to go and we could be in trouble. We'll go back on the attack ourselves, almost straight from kickoff here. Oh, Bruno nearly found Anthony. They could be in again here, Arsenal. Eze into Fabio Vieira again. Man of the match, this guy. De Ligt can't get there. It's a good save by De Gea, though. Great run here from Garnacho, straight from their corner. We could be on a little counter. Garnacho, poor ball into Sesko. Euro into Carreras. Bruno with 12 minutes to go. Surely one more goal here would seal the deal. And we could get that goal here. Is Garnacho. Ball goes to Anthony. Oh, we've got a corner here. 9 minutes to go. A goal would surely finish this final. And Mbeumo gonna put it in there. Anthony on the edge. It falls to Sesko. And that should be game. 3-1. Bit lucky, but what a finish by Sesko. And there we go. We've made Manchester United kings of Europe yet again. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel because it helps a bunch. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.